Since his tragic passing, there have been numerous tributes by family, friends, organizations for Colby Cave, and now the latest one from a former teammate in Cooper Marody with Bakersfield. And Cooper, you know, Colby's such a much loved player and person, and you decided to do something extra special and I guess different because we're not used to it, but a song in his honor. When did you decide to do that?
Yeah, so it was actually a couple weeks ago. Emily texted me, Colby's wife Emily, and she said that there hasn't really been a song that she's listened to since his passing that really tied together their love and could remember Colby by and could relate to. So she said, "Hey, no pressure, but I would love if you could write a song kind of talking about our love and remembrance of Colby and whatnot." So she asked me, and I said that was the most amazing honor. I would love to do it. And I took it to, I had a couple ideas. I was talking back and forth with Emily, more so about, learning about little things they did with one another, little things they'd say to one another. And I had some ideas. She sent over Colby's vows, the video with the audio. And my initial thoughts were, this would be awesome if we could include the audio of his vows in the song. So we did that. I took it down to my buddies who are doing music full time, Nashville, Gary Garris and Kyle Thomas down in Nashville, and we wrote the song. And we've never written a song quicker. We've never produced a song quicker. Everything just came to us, and after it was done, all of us just looked at each other and we're like, "There's no doubt that Colby was writing through us. Colby was singing through us, and there's no doubt that this song is Colby's love song and love story to Emily to give her comfort."
What did Emily think of the song?
Yeah, so I sent it to her, and obviously I'm like, I hope I did it justice. I hope this can give her some kind of peace and whatnot. And she said just it was amazing. And she said to me, I could picture Colby saying every one of those words. And that was amazing for me to hear because I wanted to do the song right. I wanted the song to be written in Colby's perspective to her. And and I necessarily didn't even want to put it out, or it's not about me. It's about giving her comfort. And this is Colby singing and speaking through me. And if it just helped Emily, that was fine. That was my goal, to just give Emily some kind of peace and comfort. But talking with her more, she wanted the world to hear Colby's love for her and in their relationship. And she wanted the world to see Colby's heart. So that's why we decided to put it out on all music platforms. And something else that I'm really excited about is all the proceeds will go to the Colby Cave Memorial Fund.
What is the title of the song and why was that chosen?
Yeah, so the title of the song is Agape, and it's something that Colby and Emily would say to each other, and it's the highest form of love. I'd have to look at, I can't remember the exact definition or whatnot, but it's something that they'd say to each other every single day. And in fact, it was the last thing that Colby said in his vows to her is Agape. And it's something that was so special to them in their relationship. And I thought it would be perfect for the song. And Colby sure helped me out because he said his vows so amazing. And finishing with Agape, it just fits so well and perfect. And I know Emily loves it.
You have some history. This isn't the first song you've written, but when you look at what you've written previously in the process of doing that to the process of doing this, was it much different?
Yeah, absolutely. This is without a doubt the most important song I've ever written or sang. Um, it was such an amazing honor for Emily to ask me to do this, and she's thanking me, and I just say, like, it is my pleasure and honor. And I know that as a brother and teammate of Colby, if I can do anything to give her peace and comfort, like, I want to do that for her. And there's no doubt that he was doing it through me. And it's something that I always remember the rest of my life. And it was the most important song I've ever written, without a doubt.
Is it a coincidence it's coming out on the date that it's coming out, or a little bit of just accidental luck?
It's a little bit of both, to be honest. So I was texting Emily, and just about the time we finished, it was like 2 weeks out till the 12th. And I said, "Hey, Emily, what do you think about Friday the 12th? And she's like, "Oh my gosh, that's Colby's number 12 for Edmonton." And I was like, oh, we have to do it then. Like, this is amazing. And it's kind of something that I didn't even realize someone was just telling me June 12th, and I'm like, okay, let's see what Emily has to say about that. And then she's the one who pointed out that's Colby's number. So it's so special, and everything has just worked out so amazing. And my hope for this song is not only can it continue to give Emily comfort and peace, but it can help other people who are mourning Colby's loss and death, and even people who have lost loved ones in the past. Like, hopefully it can bring some peace to them as well.
How would you describe your friendship and your hockey relationship with Colby?
Yeah. Although it was, fairly brief, only a season, Colby was always someone that I admired. And every single day that he came to the rink, he had a smile on his face. He was positive. He was upbeat. Even when we'd have a tough weekend, we'd be losing games. Or for me, I was out most of the year with injury, and I was doing rehab. Didn't necessarily feel like super part of the team because I'm not traveling. I'm not practicing with the team. I have to skate by my own or by myself and do rehab. But Colby would come over to me and say, "Hey, man, you're still part of this team. We still value you. You're going to get through this and be stronger than ever." And that just speaks to his character, because although we're technically competing with each other for our dreams of being longtime NHLers, that he still had the courage and the strength and the care for me to know that I'm hurting and I'm struggling and rehabbing and whatnot. And he wanted to pick me up. So that just speaks to Colby's character and the love and the man that he was. And I know that through this song, the world will see that.
Are there a couple of specific lines or verses that really were either difficult to write or just made you overly emotional to think of what you've written and how it connects to Colby?
Yes, definitely. So I think hearing his vows in there with the piano playing, it's so amazing. But to finish the song, we end it with, I'll take your hand in mine and squeeze it 3 more times. I'll take your hand in mine and squeeze it 3 more times. I'll take your hand in mine and squeeze it 3 more times. But until that day, agape. And the squeezing of the hand thing is so important for Emily and Colby, because whenever they're out in public or before they went to bed, they'd squeeze each other's hand 3 times to say, "I love you." And when Colby was in a coma and Emily couldn't be there because of the virus and whatnot and the rules and regulations, she would FaceTime the nurse and she'd ask her to squeeze Colby's hand 3 times. So we believe that Colby was writing through us and saying that he got the message and he loves her and he's okay.
Remind people the name of the song, where they can get it, and where the proceeds will go.
Yeah, so the song is called Agape. It will be released at midnight, June 12th, in honor of Colby's number 12. And you can get it on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube, literally everywhere you can find music, it'll be. And something that's really special to me is that 100% of the proceeds will be going to the Colby Cave Memorial Fund. So every time you buy it, every time you stream it, more money is going to the Colby Cave Memorial Fund and more money to use for impacting lives of many.
A great song for a great cause, and certainly a great guy, which is what Colby was and which is what you are. Cooper, really appreciate your time in doing
Yep,
this.
thank you. My pleasure.